Hey fam, Sky Lewis, CEO of BlackBizFLA.com. We're bringing black and brown consumers to black and brown suppliers, and co-founder of Hope, where we're helping our people excel. Listen, I know it's been a very, very long time since I did a video, so sorry, but this one really hit my heart, and so I really had to get out there and say, what is up with Jared? Now, some of y'all probably know where I'm going to go with this, all right? Yeah, the Subway guy, you know, the guy that lost all that weight by eating Subway and walking, whatever. Listen, so apparently he's admitted to having sexual relations, rape, underage, children, 14 to be exact. Having sex with all these kids and child pornography and all this other stuff. 14 of them. Raping 14 kids. They want to say statutory rape. You know what I mean? You rape. That's rape. He's raping these little girls. And I haven't seen the amount of news that I want to see. You catch Facebook all the time. Facebook will let you know. And Twitter will tear you apart. But you don't see a lot of it, like in news. I've seen maybe a little bit of something about it on Fox News today, but they kept talking about some black guy, some black kid, and some police officers or something that's like that, over and over. And I stay in Orlando here, so a lot of local news, but not too much about Jared and him freaking them little teeny boppers, you know. Here's the thing: institutionalized racism, racist white supremacy. They reign on this. You won't see, okay? You won't see Subway come out with a super public thing saying they will never ever deal with Jared ever again, and they regret that he went down this route, and da-da-da-da-da. You won't see them demean him. They won't. You won't see that. You won't see, his lawyer on television trying to defend his name and all this other stuff. He made quite a bit of money. He made a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? However, you're still seeing, people trying to continue, and not trying to, but are continually trying to demonize Bill Cosby for his Quaalude adventures. And one of the things that I've learned about this whole thing with Bill Cosby is that he admitted that he did utilize Quaaludes, 7 to 11 of them, whatever. Quaaludes, at which he would ask these girls, "Hey, listen, you want a Quaalude? Get a little extra freaky if you get a Quaalude." And he said he never did anything without their consent. And him and his wife knew about this. So they were freaking. This is the 70s. Hello? Like, why are people trying to judge him, okay, based on the television show? All right? He wasn't Dr. Huxtable in real life. Let's be real. He was a great actor. It's what he was. And so he tried to hold on to that persona for, to continue on. Now, what he did in the past, okay, was technically legal. The Quaaludes are legal. And, you're talking about the first woman who complained about this. Like, I wasn't even born when this happened. You're talking about 40-some years ago. Almost 40 years ago that this happened. While he was in the height of his popularity and all the money that he had, why didn't they try to prosecute him then? Right. Why mess with him while he doesn't have as much money as he used to have? That makes no sense to me whatsoever, especially now 35, 40 years later. That makes absolutely no sense to me. But you won't see those kids' parents, taking a dump on Jared. I want to see that. That's what I want to see. I want to see the parents of those 14 kids, taking a verbal dump all over Jared. That's what I want to see. I want to see him slaughtered. I want to see him crucified. Give me Barabbas. I want to see him crucified. You feel me? there was an ulterior motive as to why they went after Cosby, and people know this. The people who follow me and know what's up, they've seen the stories, they see what they did to his son, everything. They know what they were going after Cosby because of how much power Cosby had and what he was going to do to make change, and that's cool. Now, he may not have done it for us, for black people, because he was still Uncle Tom in it, telling us, you know, how bad black people were, etc., etc. You know, the last 10 years of his, tenure out going to colleges and speaking to people. But still, he was going to own, a lot of stuff. Viacom, pieces of Viacom. Viacom wouldn't be able to stop him if he had what he set out to get. So, yeah, go ahead and get all those old people that claim he raped them. And attack them. Whatever. People will say, oh, well, no, Scott, you need to stop because rape is rape. And, shut up. I know it's rape. I know what rape is. Well, when it's consensual, it's not rape. Those little kids weren't old enough to give consent. Now, I want to see those same people that were talking all that smack about Cosby. I want to see y'all shitting all over Jared. All right? You know what? Fuck him. He better not come nowhere near my kids. Matter of fact, I ain't even going to go to Subway no more. Just because of Jared. And I know Jared probably ain't got nothing to do with Subway anymore. And I'm okay with that. But I ain't going to Subway just because of Jared. Now, Subway better lose some money. I want everything to come crashing down on him like they did Tiger Woods or like they're doing with Bill Cosby. I want it all crushed down on this white guy because I don't like him. You don't fuck with no little kids. Those little babies, man. The little babies, them little kids, man. That's nasty. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to leave y'all with this. A friend of mine left me a message and a note, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. They should crucify him because he took the term eat fresh a little too literally. Now, I bet you your $5, he going to get that foot long in prison. I'll let y'all later.